Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This happens to be the 2002 Hyundai Sonata, which looks like a Jaguar. This car comes courtesy of Swastik to me, and there are some mods on it, like the hood has been colored black. Straight away, let's open the engine bay. There's this lever you press and there goes the engine bay up. Hydraulic struts. He's actually finished the headers in red. Says V6 DOHC 24 valve. Again, oil cap finished in red colored battery. So all this redness actually improves the performance of this car. There's insulation right there. Let's just shut this, and there it shuts. You know what? It gets its own emblem as well. Yeah, this emblem is also there. You have to move it manually though. Okay, the lights will kind of remind you of the Jaguar, particularly I think the E-Type. Anyways, it gets this carbon fiber lip for added aerodynamic efficiency, and it gets a projector setup as well. 2002 mein projector setup. Well done Hyundai, well done. The wheels have been colored black I think, and the brake calipers have been colored red, and this cap for the jahan se hawa jati hai actually bhalte hain actually wo it's been finished in green color, so that actually improves the efficiency of that cap, making it more eco-friendly. Jokes aside, 205 60 16 is the size of the tires, and it's actually a decently long car. From the side you can see it's a very sleek looking sedan. I really like it. This is the EF model actually. You get this side molding with sort of a chrome treatment as well. EF is written here, which you can see at the moment. Coming to the rear of the car, again very much like a Jaguar, very elegant. In fact, Hyundai logo is finished in gold. 2.7 V6 written in gold. Yes, this has the V6 engine. Absolutely fantastic, but the gearbox is let down. This antenna actually comes up when you turn on the car, and this also has some struts. Okay, that's the reason it's kind of heavy to use. In fact, it's very like smooth chalta hai. Dekho aise upar smoothly jata hai. Anyways, the boot is decent size, and the spare wheel is, yes, it's an alloy and a full sized one as well. Meanwhile, this is a CD changer. It can take I think 10 CDs at a time, which is kind of nice as well. Let's just shut this. Kind of happens very easily. Anyways, straight away let me tell you, space at the rear is very nice, but there are no door pockets here. It says Sonata right there, and under thigh support is actually not that great. Legroom and kneeroom is actually good. This is very wide, the seat, and you get a magazine holder slightly scooped out. There's an ashtray here, but it gets no rear AC vent, so it's kind of hot at the rear. Seat belts get the height adjust function as well. So ऐसे दबा के ऊपर कर दो. Handle to hold on to. Light placement here on the side, which is kind of weird. Now you guys must be thinking that Hyundai Kia always keep giving air purifier, which is the new strategy. No, that is their old strategy, because this car actually comes with an air purifier right there on the parcel shelf. There's a center armrest. You push this, twin cup holders and some storage space as well. Seats are actually quite comfortable. Meanwhile, dashboard also looks quite nice with the beige treatment throughout, and obviously you get a lot of wood treatment as well. You know what? When I was in school, one of my classmates had a Sonata. We used to go in this car a lot of time, similar colored one, and we used to love it because itni zyada space. My goodness, I was like, wow. Tab hum S-Team chalate the, to S-Team mein to kuch space thi nahi. Anyways, electric adjust here for the seat movement, which is also quite nice, and everything works so smoothly. Sonata is written here just in case you forget which car you're getting into. And there you see there's a proper dead pedal. Ye khulta nahi hai. VAPS is, this is actually for the air purifier. You can turn it on, and when you do it, it will make some, it makes quite the sound. Yeah. Now, all the air in the world is pure. Thank you so much, Hyundai. There's this puddle lamp, or I don't know, lamp to tell people darwaza khula hai, sambhal ke. Door pockets actually slim, and there's another supplementary logo which is at the front. Power window controls, they don't get auto up down, only the driver gets it. These are controls for the outside rear view mirror adjustment. Lot of chrome here. This is for the defogging of the side window, so that you can see what is happening. And the windows are like, sorry, the seats are like really nice and comfy. Key goes right here. Steering is like huge. The horn, oh my god, look at this. Okay, ऐसा लग रहा है मैं airbag दबा रहा हूँ. Screen is really small as such. Air conditioning control, climate control, air conditioning, पता नहीं क्या दिख रहा है आप लोग को. We'll just shut this off for a moment. This is full of stuff, and let's do one thing. Let's turn off the indicator. There's a clock. पता नहीं चल रहा clock बोल क्या रही है अभी. Let's turn off the audio system, making some sound of noise as well. Check this out. Okay, check this out. Okay, I just press this. Nice ashtray. Okay, and cigarette lighter, so mandatory in those times. 12 volt charging socket, no wireless charging pad. There was no concept of wireless charging back then. Some storage space here, some storage space here as well. Twin cup holders and storage space here. Okay, this doesn't move ahead or behind, but oh my god, this car is like a cupboard. Handbrake goes way up as well. Traction control button, headlight leveler यहाँ पे तो छुपा के दिया हुआ है. And what exactly is this? This is adjustment for the steering wheel, which is height adjustable only. Instrument cluster actually looks quite nice. This is the tachometer. There is the speedometer, and we've got twin trip meters along with the time odometer. What is your average speed, distance to empty? Wow, beta, wow. And here, gear position indicator, temperature meter, as well as the fuel meter. Right now, the temperature outside, I kid you not, it is 45 degrees. I'm melting. Auto dimming inside rear view mirror, sunglass holder also. Okay, this is making noise. We should shut this. बहुत आवाज आ रही है पीछे से. And here you get a mirror. Same is the case here. No mirror as such, but nice material. अब बंद हुआ वो. Okay, light placement here on the top doesn't work on the right side as such. So very nice dashboard design and funky car from that time, like real luxury. Just open the boot, just open the fuel lid. काफी अच्छे से मतलब they have position everything. Come on Hyundai, bring back the Sonata. We really miss it. Let's start driving right away. गैली वो देखो अच्छा है ना, मस्त है ना, चलो. Alright, we are all set to go, which means turning off the air conditioning first. We get into drive mode, handbrake down and traction control off as well. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, revving the motor 2000 RPM and this is a V6 engine which behaves like a 2-cylinder in initial get-go, but in the top end now really very strong. Actually, the gearbox is disappointing with a 4-speed torque converter unit, but this is a very smooth car. Suspension is so soft, it kind of glides through the worst of roads, and the steering wheel has no feel, no feedback, there's no precision. Forget precision, you don't even know where you're going. The front wheels are not connected to the steering wheel, they're just connected to magic. It magically turns according to the navigation system. There's no navigation system, Faisal, what are you even talking? So when you're coming around a corner, there's ton of body roll because of the soft suspension, and you know what? It's my lucky day. I've spotted a car there. What car is that? KA01 TC100 चिंटू मिंटू. ये तो सिट्रन लग रही है मुझे यार. कौन सी भाई, अरे बता दो हमें. Anyways, ये ब्लॉग जल्दी डालना पड़ेगा अब तो, क्योंकि अब गाड़ी जो स्पॉट कर दी है. Anyways, on to the throttle and off we go. Low end is very poor. This is a V6 engine which is 2.7 liters in displacement, produces 166 horsepower, and the torque output is 266 Newton meters. Over bumps there's no problem because it kind of glides over the worst of roads. And ये क्या करें भैया? So horn is actually loud enough. That response is lacking completely. Around the corners, yes, you get a lot of roll. Engine sounds so nice as well, but because of the soft suspension kind of gets bouncy. Yeah, so low speed ride is good, high speed ride is kind of nervous, which is a trait of old Hyundai cars for sure. And the steering has a mind of its own as well. So I would say it's a good car when you drive it sedately, because it's all about comfort here. It's not about mashing the throttle, even though the V6 engine will give you other ideas, which it is giving me for the moment. Kind of hairy, huh, in that regard. When this car was launched, it was such a looker now that everybody wanted to have one, including me. But you know, mechanically it was not that strong. It competed with the Honda Accord, of course. It kind of feels heavy somehow, even though it's not that heavy, but it kind of feels heavy. It's a long car. It's like I think 4.7 meters in length, and fuel economy is very poor because 2.7 liter engine is a thirsty one. It will give you a mileage of around 5 to 7 kilometers per liter, which is quite poor when fuel cost is like 120 rupees. Anyways, that said, gearbox is so disappointing here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into manual mode. Now we have to clear the speed breaker. It could be a bit of an issue. Actually, this mirror keeps moving all over the place. So yeah, cars have auto dimming mirror. This has auto moving mirror. It's a complete different technology here. Now we are in manual mode. We are in what? We are in first gear. Okay, gearing is so tall, it will do like 16 first itself. So here, mid-range response is actually nice, yeah. Top end is also nice. Low end, bottom end now is where it suffers. That kind of robs away the drivability. There was a 2-liter engine as well. Will it shift? Yeah, it shifts. It does not hold on to a gear. I remember watching that movie Dawn, where that chase was happening, and Dawn got caught because he was in a Sonata. If he was in an Accord, he would never have got caught because the Sonata just could not handle the curves, and then he used to bang here and there. Meanwhile, in an Accord, you could easily corner well and get to the destination you were looking for while cops ko gumrah karke. What are these speed breakers? Okay, these are car breakers. I've never seen a speed breaker like this in my life. Are they crazy or something like that? We have to angle a Sonata. Imagine if I got a car with lower ground clearance, I would have to maybe stop, lift the car and then turn. Now turning radius isn't that bad. Steering is actually heavy. So steering is heavy throughout, but it's not consistent in the way it weighs up. That's a bit of a disappointment. Onto the throttle. I don't know why they gave manual option only when it does not let you control the gears. It will shift when it feels like, it downshift when it feels like. So fantastic engine, I would say. Not for the city driving, of course, because of the poor drivability, but in other regards, it's kind of messed up. They've not been able to get a good gearbox paired here. Redline also quickly at around 6,000 RPM, and I see everyone is like crawling through these bad roads, so I don't even know where we are at the moment. But yeah, we'll have to take it carefully, even though the ride is just phenomenal here. Come on, Sonata. Now it's in second gear. It should downshift to first. Here. Now, come on. Gearbox is so slow in responding. Takes a massive pause. Brakes are fine, but because soft suspension, a little bit soggy here and there. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, revving the motor, 2000 RPM, and off we go! I lifted off the throttle. Doesn't matter because kuch hai bhi nahi low end mein as such. Yeah, this is not a car for flat out driving. It's a car which makes quite the statement. In fact, the owner Swastik doesn't have one, but he has two Sonatas. This one is one of them. The V6, he has a i4 as well. That one is, I think, finished in silver. This is finished in gold because he has a thing for Sonatas. Actually, his dad works in Hyundai, so he's kind of happy getting Sonatas because he gets all the parts very quickly as well. That's what I believe. So yeah, should you buy a Sonata? Probably. If you want something which looks this stunning, you want a Jaguar on a budget, I don't think anything comes close to this car for sure. But that said, Accord was better in many regards, but then that was also quite a drinker and spare parts was an issue there as well. So here, hazard lights on. We're going to stop and we're going to launch. Air conditioning is off, but pata nahi hawa kahin se to aa rahi hai. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator. Traction control is off. 2000 RPM. This torque converter gearbox actually works like an AMT, you know. Between shift, there's this lag. I think command goes to Korea. Koreans approve it. Then the gear shift happens. That is how slow the gearbox is. And with a fantastic engine, the only fly in the ointment is, of course, the gearbox here. Look at the kind of understeer the front has. No grip. It just lets go. And the tires screech in mercy, saying that chhod do hame. Hamare paas V6 engine hai. Yahi humne guna kiya. We are not really meant for spirited driving. So guys, this is my vlog of the Hyundai Sonata V6. I really wanted to drive the generation of the Sonata because, you know, I've already done a vlog of multiple generations of the Sonata, and I feel that the Sonata should come back to India because it's a fantastic car. Now the Skoda Superb is running away with everything because that's how it is. Is this the car we saw earlier? उस पे cover चढ़ा दिया क्या? ऐसा कुछ हो गया क्या? I guess so. Yeah, he just put a cover and he's gone for lunch. What the fluff? I was like, रोकेंगे, देखेंगे और वहीं पे vlog खत्म करेंगे. And on that disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.